Alright, what's good and what's good? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the stream. We finally embarked on our journey to the conference championship, and here we are playing the Appalachian State Mountaineers. So since we finally made it to the championship, we probably put on a championship uniform. Let's see, should we go away? We're gonna go with our Battle Dragon whites. They're probably being black. So we're gonna Battle Dragon white this year. Let's take that and let's go. Let's see if we can win this championship. We fought to get here. We're here now. Let's show up and show out. Let's show up and show out.
Should be a fantastic finish to the Sun Belt football season as we battle for the trophy
For the Sun Belt Conference Championship.
Right here today.
And once we get there, we got some more progression to go to get to that national championship. Right now, ranked number 20. Playing against the number 22 team in the nation.
As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, a squad that's looking to put on a show here today. Taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Appalachian State Mountaineers.
Might get a bowl game, might get a playoff. Yeah, we'll see. But one of the key things here, we made it to the conference championship. We going on deep first. Let's do this.
Here we go, a conference championship on the line right now.
I ain't played in a minute. So busy with life.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Mr. Alaric Thompson on the sideline.
There to open this game. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great
Look
start.
at that pass heavy team. He's better get ready.
Orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto
Can't afford to lose this. Can't
It's
be
his
far.
role when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Good style.
Behind the line, it's a
Good
loss of
style.
2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down?
Got that 3-4. It's not good. We're running,
Is
but
how well do you defend
it's gonna
first
hurt.
down? If you can hold your
Especially that
opponents
pass
to a
heavy.
short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack,
Yeah,
and their
a
game
bit.
plan gets much more challenging to
I
try to
told
come
you.
up with that first.
I just said that. Got that 3-4.
Gain here.
Got bombed on early.
This quarterback on fire
Defensive
today.
coordinator. Bad play. How do you ever go mistake get bombed on early in the game? Come on, defensive coordinator. They're pass heavy
And they are
team.
not wasting any time at all settling into this football game.
It was a
They got
3-4.
straight to their reads.
How smart
Quarterback
is
did a
that?
nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
They up early.
Get out. It's Bell. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring it down at the 16. Well, it's not
Trying to
easy
cry
to
for a long
narrow
time.
it
It was
down to
unreal.
impact players, just a few guys, Kirk. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well
Big
as
play
anybody
like
in the
that.
country on
Unreal.
both
They made
sides.
him out of him
That's why I
early.
think this matchup is
I
so
know the
exciting.
kind of match it's
Two
gonna
good
be.
teams with great individual players.
I see what kind of game it's gonna be. Defensive coordinator gonna cause some dumb stuff.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds room at the 30. Stop
Good
at
gas,
the
good gas.
36.
Let's go.
Good enough to move the
Do what we do
sticks.
best. We run.
So quickly all the
And we
way up to the
pass.
36 in his first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the
Good
results.
job.
You burst open and get a big gain on the
Keep
ground.
pushing.
If I
Keep
were them,
pounding.
I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can
Keep
have.
pounding. They got you bigger now. They move inside with the squeeze.
A gain of 2 yards.
Get the one that go get nobody.
Chris, you know, the spread
Alright,
error
down in the
over
eight.
years
Let's
has
get
always
outside
been
real
offensively,
quick.
but what I've been always impressed
Gotta pull out the big guns early.
They really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the
boy.
completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Come on.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost
He
anticipating
didn't
this
lead.
play.
All right, go
They're
back
in
to that.
position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse.
We got a
here.
punt. We got a
Now
punt. Thank you, DC coordinator. Put us in a bad spot early in the game.
Third down. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Stay in that.
The coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense
'Cause I'm
is out
at the
there to go
helm.
for it. fourth down, they'll try and run for it. They make the first down, brought
Thank
down to the 31.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Let's go.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
There we go.
Tackle.
I used to step a little bit short instead of going so
Defense
wide.
has got to do a much better job here of adjusting
got
the
there.
pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of
Yeah,
room
we're
there
going
to
to
make
icky
a nice
shuffle
play.
on the speed ladder.
A pop
That
pass
could
on
have
the
been
jet
shorter.
sweep. And he heads out of bounds after
There we go.
gaining a few yards.
That's
So
what
the
we
good
do.
thing about this play
We're
is
gonna make
it's
a
not
stop on
explosive
defense.
play, but it really gives you a chance
They'll pass
to
everything they got
pick up
one
the
stop
first down
there.
here on this next
But
play.
take him
So
that
down
corner
here in
out
the
to get
red
burned
zone,
again.
Every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up
They
now
called
with
it,
first and goal. First and goal.
push it 3,
Great
4
chance to
odd.
answer that opening touchdown.
I like to cover 3.
And the same runner's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, they love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up.
There we go.
It's not just a
Sit on
one-dimensional
it.
attack
Good
he's
job.
dealing with.
Good smoosh.
Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree
What's
with
our
you.
little
Long
play?
drives like that are like a great painting.
It's
Slowly
in.
layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed.
6
That
on
drive was
7.
put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
I forgot where is it. Doubles. Doubles. There we
The
go.
offense still out there. They're going for 2 here.
We miss. We get. Oh,
Here's
yeah.
the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes
You
off.
got it.
And he'll make it
There we
into
go.
the end zone. That
Now a little bit
conversion
close,
will
a little
give
bit
them a
ahead.
one-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Oh boy, bad
And
kick.
misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Offense
Messing up
begins
early.
at the 40 after that penalty.
Get out there 3-4. Getting the 4-3.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
You gonna put us in 3-4? At least put us in nickel.
Off the play
On they
fake, looking
pass
to
it.
throw. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass.
Gonna cover-
rush
gonna
there
cover the
on
field.
first down. Second down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion.
I'm back to spread.
There's the handoff. But only a 1-yard gain.
Good job.
So it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do.
All right.
This time,
Line,
the defense
shift,
just
spread,
won the battle
line.
up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any
Oh,
big plays.
line.
Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Breaks loose at the 45. He'll
Yeah,
avoid
watch out
a
for
big
that.
hit with the slide.
Come on, y'all.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Fakes the
Keep
handoff.
outside
Looking to
contain.
throw. And it's
Way to
incomplete.
be
The
there.
defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Gotta keep outside contain. Where D? I'm not on the D end.
The back's got it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes
They
this
still
third
spread the
down
line.
coming
Keep the
up
line
a little
spread
bit
it.
more
Better
manageable,
beat us with
and
the
that
run.
certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for
Stay
a
down.
1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
There we go.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Tight end left. Shift left. Linebackers.
Play action fake. Looking to throw.
When you catch it, bat it down. In the drive.
He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. Not going to be easy here. Backed
Tight
up a
double,
long
spread,
way to go
line,
for a first
spread.
down.
Coverage.
He'll drop back here on
Oh, what
3rd
you
down.
got?
Now rolling out to his left. He's looking to
Come on,
scramble.
come on.
He's got enough for the first down and still
Come on,
going.
linebacker, you gotta make that.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense.
You're right there. All he gonna do is run when he get in trouble.
They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first
I thought he
down.
was gonna run again.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, I'll just do this
Put the
myself.
spine
How
play.
about this? What a
We
luxury.
got a bad kick
Anytime
off.
you can
You all
make
right?
something
You all right?
happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game.
That's crazy.
See if they can do it again. Here's the first play of the drive.
Back
Now
to
they
Lance is
begin
not
at
that
the
good.
19.
Need to be better than that.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Okay, Douglas.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. And he'll be smothered right at the line.
Getting
No
hungry
gain.
for us. Bad,
They're
bad,
just
bad, bad.
fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Tackled way
Oh, come
behind
on,
the line.
team.
They'll lose 6 there.
We ain't about the punt.
Timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive
Looks like
lineman,
it's
you have
off.
to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The App State offense goes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second
We
and
got
1.
momentum right now.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. Appalachian State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Yeah, they passed like Curry that bomb. We'll fix it though.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
And my boy, Forsyth.
From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the
Rambled
pocket
again.
now. Running with purpose. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. What's the play call here
All
on
even Rich
second
gonna
down
do
for
is
this
run. He's gonna be the
offense?
problem.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch.
Yeah, I call a bitch in that one
Makes the
spot and the guy
first
go
down,
sit
but
there.
Hazy plays
Thank you,
a big
yeah.
hit there at the end.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving a multiple.
I call a bitch from that spot and he go right to that spot with the left out of. Yeah.
But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Come on, y'all.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
PAT puts him up 13 now. Now the kickoff
Yeah, all right.
team is out on the field.
Go back to do what we do. Run. We pass later.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together
We
on
get
this
ball
drive.
back, so we're gonna make a stop.
Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. They'll tackle him out across the
We do what
20.
we do best. We run.
No huddle now for the offense.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Salt were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now,
We
everybody
do
wants to
best.
spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run play.
Turn up.
Nothing but green grass ahead.
Turn up.
And
There we
a
go.
huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Do we do best?
Line getting set up. It's a first down.
We stopped the quarterback from the rush. I got to adjust his line. We can
Pre-snap
do
motion
something.
from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage.
Oh, come on, man. You got to get that block.
All over in that time.
You caught them at the break.
It's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
It's crazy.
Important second
They
down play
forgot
coming
block
up.
and did not block.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pulls in.
Come on, really? What's that red bar? It should be a power bar.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and
He
long.
wants to lose.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Junior steps up and makes it.
Okay, all right, EA. Got your message. I got your message. EA wants to lose. We're not gonna have that. Restart. We're not gonna have that. They want us to lose. That's exactly what that is. That's exactly what that is. You can't get what you usually get. They just bombing like crazy. Yeah, they want us to lose if we restart this. That's unrealistic.
Hello and welcome to what should be a
Unrealistic.
fantastic finish to the Sun Belt football season.
Come on, run this, run this,
Trophy and
run
crown
this.
a
Time for
champion
that.
of the Sun Belt Conference right here today. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well.
I don't
So
mind
the
getting
stakes
beat
have
fans,
never
but
been
EA
higher.
is heavily favoring them. It is what it is.
The squad here today looking to put on a show. Taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. 3A Sports College Football.
Then they got home field advantage too. Oh, yeah.
I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting
got
ready,
Walker
and
this
this
time.
is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bell. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense out for their first possession. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on the big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this
This
team.
time we're just gonna lose.
That run, good for
But
a
EA
first
wants to
down.
lose,
The
we're
offense
gonna
still
lose.
rolling.
That's all that is.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
EA wants us to
Run picks
lose.
up first down yardage.
That's what that details. And that AA, that red should be like a power button.
They stop
Should be
him
no
after a 6-yard
mishap,
gain.
but
So second
it's
and
red.
4.
Should be strength.
Trying to find room. It's Hardy. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are
I
they're
ain't
not
played
going
in
to
a while,
hit a
though.
home run. But look at this.
Just feel. You can just feel it when the game wants you to lose. It shows.
Situations much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
But you got to play this game and keep playing. You can't lose a step.
Picks up another first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now a carry here for the fullback.
And that is a tough assignment
Well, they
for
lined
strong
up.
safety because truly, he's really a hybrid player in this defense. He defends the pass, which makes him a defensive back, but his tackling ability is like a linebacker. So they don't mind coming up and taking on these
3
players.
and 3. Good job.
It's a tough task to take on that big fullback.
We start throwing later. Gotta work on our line recruit.
Drive, and it's third and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they tackle him, but not
all they
before he
DBs
picks
fast.
up
Must
the
be in a
first.
nickel.
A running
Everybody
play
got
gives the
speed.
offense fresh set of downs.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're
Keep the
running
big hand back. Keep the
footballs,
big
we
hand
saw
back. Don't put
right
top
there,
back in.
able to protect, throw the
Keep
football
on the
with
hammers in.
timing and rhythm, everything on full
Who's that?
display for this offense to let this defense know
You
they
got
can
some
be
weight
in
to
for a long day.
Yeah, I told you, keep the hammer
Setting
in.
the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually
here.
it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But
And they
not
would go
this
for one,
offense. Got to
sorry.
give them a lot of credit. They were ready to
We'll
go,
take that.
and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Getting set to kick the ball
Oh,
off.
see that red bar? That's crazy. That should be a
Not
full
an ideal
power.
kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
I understand that.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That should be a full power bar.
Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. First
That put
down
them in
here
good
for this
field position.
offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but not before he gets into
He
enemy
doesn't do it.
territory at the 45.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards,
we
losing
go.
3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. It's
Should have
third
got out
down
there
for the
for
offense.
him. Come on, D. You got to make that tackle.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, a
There we go.
sack. The senior on this defense making a big
Mr.
play.
Forsythe.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the return man runs out of bounds.
Keep it on the ground.
Offense makes their way on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
I turned EA off.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him about the 14.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up
on the
front.
ground.
This back's vision and
And
ability to
collapse.
get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do
Here
their
we go.
job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person
just
is
a little bit
carrying the
faster.
ball
He down the
break
sideline.
off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little
Hold our blocks longer.
No
They have my
way
back
they're
in.
capable of doing it.
And there's the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Breaking free at midfield. Brought
There
down
we go.
crosses midfield to the 46. It's an
We do.
important first down
Shoot,
on that
shoot,
running
shoot.
play.
And gas.
Takes the handoff. It's Grant.
Man, you know, the
Grant.
back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good
I like
back.
Grant. He's a
I'd
hammer.
love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
He's not as
The running
elusive.
play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. An exciting
Yep.
spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set,
Punch.
second down play here. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're
Let's
already
go.
in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
You should have had that move inside. Just step further back. Man, could. Right up passing yards yet. They'll light it up though. Turn you loose.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
They stop us, they stop us. I'm gonna keep running this thing.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down.
We can't keep it right now.
They'll feed the back again. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth
Dude, I
down
need the hammer,
stop.
man.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. And look at the speed.
Yeah,
They
right.
finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
They'll stop him behind the line
Yeah,
for a loss
clocking
of
that.
1.
Good.
Back behind the quarterback, a line in a pistol. And the tailback's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen.
Oh, come on.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And
Look.
they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a
Look.
huge chunk play.
Okay. Nothing over the top. Shouldn't have got that. Look, play. We can't make our drive stop no more though. It's gonna take long for EA to get a hold of me.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Let's go.
And he drops back in the gun. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Pass caught. 2nd down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Oh, right there. Why? Why? Oh, nobody back there. Unreal. Improvise play, 30 yards.
Right on the money, and with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Like a DB do some weird stuff sometimes. Like
He takes
really.
this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's when we'll start the
They
drive.
do some odd stuff. Very odd. Oh, this might just go free back there. Unchallenged. And look at the sideline. Look at me. You out there playing.
They do here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the tackle is
They got a
made,
hold now.
but let's check out what this flag
Whatever
is
hold.
about.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Help him out, EA. Help him out.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Same thing.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, come on.
They don't
Team.
block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the
Lose
edge,
this
putting
one.
pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Really?
It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tips
Come on, y'all.
Drops.
It's
Chance to
unreal.
make a play, but instead it's 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that's going to be a safety.
You got that real quick, yeah.
Big time play with this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Appalachian State offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44?
Maybe something like that. Something off
Dropping back, looking
game-wise.
to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket.
Yeah.
Quarterback gets down.
Lay
to
down.
avoid the big hit.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything
That's
he had here.
unrealistic.
Came
He
up
won't ever
short
do
on the
that.
first down. Boy, gave him a chance.
And they'll kick it away here. And the
Let's go
punt
do
will
something
just
with it.
bounce out of bounds. Okay, so here comes the offense back
We're not
on the
playing.
field
I ain't playing
again.
no. I'm rusty.
Remember the
Playbook, I
last
know
time
a
out
few
there, they
plays in it
surrendered a
that I know how to go
safety.
to when I
They
need
gotta
them.
regroup from that right away. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. Goes
51.
backwards,
You're not doing
losing
that.
3 yards there.
That back just
Like,
had
literally.
nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not like he getting drove back. Play after play.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
All right. He got a run formation.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
We had this
Handoff here from
we
the
had
shotgun.
issues running the ball.
Nothing
Yeah.
doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Up in the pool 51.
Same tailback, another carry. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Like, really.
3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute
Come on, y'all,
warning
wake
here
up.
before halftime as the offense tries to cut
That's
into
unreal.
this lead.
51, you
They
get
come to
drove
the
back. You
line.
can be like the
A long way
impact
to
player
go
on the
for
line.
first down, but needing
Or star
this
player on one.
crucial conversion right now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Heads out of bounds
There we
after
go.
a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Okay.
First and
Let's
10
put
now
some
for
big
the
bodies
offense.
up here. Everybody in. Lock and load. Tight ends
Out of
tight.
the shotgun, he hands it off.
There we go.
Let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run.
Gotta
blitz.
go
The
score. They
offensive
get ball
line
back.
sees it, picks it up,
Down.
gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid
951
gain.
moving.
The clock is still running up to hurry up.
Give me a bit of help. More bodies inside.
Can he get there on the ground? And moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
It's probably
Well,
tailback
that's
kind of
Ronnie right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their
we
assignment,
go.
getting a
Run some
hat
bob
on a
play.
hat, and that back to just exactly where he needed to go to
You
extend
got the
this
deal
drive.
move
That's a
flowers.
first down.
Let's get the moving. You got some wheels.
First
Let's
down.
run them.
Going to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Brandt. Stopped right there at the line.
Yeah, we can't get nothing up the field throwing.
So this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards
I'm
after the
missing
catch.
somebody on the read.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The tight end has got it.
Take
And the
that.
broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh
go.
set of downs.
He just
First
cut
down
late.
play call.
He cut
How aggressive
slow.
will it be?
Look, I realize how
He
many
got to make a whole seat. He need to
properly
pick a sitting around, go up.
They can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to extend the play. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
Now see, that was real, but still got there.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure, and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to the end zone. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the handoff on a counter. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Also run about the other side of the field. Made the left side loaded up.
Kicking down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
You go left and right.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Sun Belt Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this conference. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And the kickoff will be returned.
Touchdown, they back in.
And he's brought down
Good
at
lick.
12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The App State offense goes back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge collision. Being delivered there by the linebacker. Second down after that completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That short completion sets up a third down play.
It looks to me like a run play where he runs.
Grab behind the line. It's Tucker. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll use the ground game here.
I'm in here. The senior is a Forsyth.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20.
We got to win this championship game and then go to probably a bowl game.
Grab behind the line. It's Tucker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long
Come on, defense. Good stop right here.
This third down.
Back to we go score.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield.
Good lick.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the
Drop
field.
back and move the climb.
Offense.
They're going to push up. We got to push.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. They bring the punter onto the field now.
And make them punt.
This one will be fair caught.
Fair catch.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them.
We go to the star player side.
First down here for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The big fullback's got it here.
Yeah, the channel.
finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
That's me. I used to be win the goal line set way back on the 35-yard line.
We'll give it to the big fullback here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They feed the fullback this time. Only a small gain.
It's a lane, big boy.
2nd and 9. Heads up. The offense now operating in the red zone.
This boy.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion.
Just do what we do our offense.
But they do pick up the first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Keep giving to him. Keep giving to him. They're getting tired of him.
Down at the 2. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Here we go. That's why they having a good fullback.
2nd down and goal. Who better than the big fullback to get
Look good, not bad at Dragon White.
Offensive line, old school touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Now we playing.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Appalachian State offense back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He hands it to the back. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Wideouts now clustered.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes.
Let's go.
Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Caught in the backfield. It's Tucker.
Good lick.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the first down. That's
they got
a
it.
big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Let's rip across.
Three guys up front, line up. It's first down.
That was my gap.
They'll test the right side here. They'll stop
Here we
it
go.
behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so
job, Tay.
physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Hey, you got to fight the block.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You got to fight the block.
To the offense, first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain.
Got to fill in that gap, linebacker.
Get ready for that next
When
play.
it across his face, force a bounce to you.
Caught quickly. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
They have to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Hey, this team is 7-5.
Throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why
We got to find a way to stop that, which is hard to stop.
Here you have an opportunity to try to create.
Hey, the field general with a gold ring on his feet. So
he sits back, sees nothing downfield.
And the junior
there we go.
Get home with the sack.
And
Good
just
job.
like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying
Oh, barely. Bear, he's still a junior. Wow. That was a good pick. Picked him up a long time ago. They got redshirted him early in the season.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Caught behind the line. It's Tucker. Brought down after the catch.
That's unreal. If you got that, that is unreal.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without
I don't press a lot, but do it.
Shotgun
Don't get
formation
burnt.
here on 3rd down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Should have taken
The good news
bad
is,
down to
Chris,
do
they're
that.
still in field
Take
goal
it from
range,
them. They
and
still
didn't
do
cost
3.
themselves
Take
any
from them. They can't
points,
do that.
but they could have
Take it
more.
from them.
Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the
Take
kicker
it
out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Sneak over there early.
Up to the line.
A lot of field
Might have a
over there.
chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning,
Take
gets
that.
a fresh set of downs.
Deuce. Try inside zone. I'll go to 2-back sit. Inside zone, the 2-back sit, baby. See what we can do.
We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this
I should
W?
remember where you was at. Deuce.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first
Got the
down.
him in, so.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second
Back
down.
home, inside zone.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's found some room at the
There we go.
45. Tackle is made very near
Good
midfield.
gash.
Good enough for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Ball back on the ground, get that clock running.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Runner finding some
There we go.
space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I'll let him rush.
Just love watching this back.
Got to the
Gets
hammer.
behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Crucial third down play right here. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Moves the ball to the 35. Another
Look at
first
old
down.
school.
Looks like a player
He
was
was in a
down
big
injured
foolie.
at that last play. We'll take a
Yeah.
timeout when they check it out. And the fullback takes a turn running the football.
Get the one, make your mind, you're going to turn this pass. Sooner or later. Wait till last minute, back, get there to try to do something. Turn them early. Okay. Let me get outside this way.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the
That's
gain.
good enough. See that
A
further
lot
than
of
that.
times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Can he make it to the marker?
That's all we
Moves it
need.
to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Okay.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter.
Doubles,
just working
doubles,
that clock,
doubles, the
possessing
tight
football and
open.
trying to get out of here with a nice solid
We
victory.
get something under.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play.
You got to hold on to that, dude.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing.
You a tight end,
out
let the boy do you like
here,
that.
He's the
Get some
one that
work.
has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
53, put it right in the hole. We need to go. Thank you.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Oh.
Quarterback making some changes at the line.
There we go. That might work.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's
Oh,
going to
beat him
fling
off
it
the
deep,
line. Good
going for a
recovery.
ball here.
Good job.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. You have enough guys that can cover. Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
He smoked him.
And the extra
I
point
saw him
up
late,
and
too.
good. He stretched the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
CJ showing out now.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's
Sharp in
good
the
coverage
conference
there.
championship game, which is needed. Did he
The
that?
App State offense goes back on the field.
They play all
They hope
season.
to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to
There
create.
you go. There you go. Force him
Offense
outside.
operating at high
Keep
tempo
outside
now.
the
No
time.
huddle.
Good job, corner. It easily came inside that block with each other. Wait till he got to the outside. Using extra help. Extra man to help on the
Quarterback on a
sideline.
pass here on second down. And it's caught across the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. And the ball is
There you
picked
go.
off. Not much of a return.
I got that, but I'll take
The
it.
interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
There's the hammer.
And that run produces a
You got to
decent
put us in
gain.
leading him in the hole.
Now it's
Take
second
that.
down here.
Man, just complimentary
it
football,
changed?
really in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now.
They keep the hammer in.
They're going to run it. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and
That one again.
secure
Keep the
an
hammer in.
impressive win here today. A game makes it second
They
and
should have do that just like the first game. Should have restarted.
trying to find some room. It's Grant. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down
Give
quickly.
it to the hammer.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Grant. They bring him
Yeah,
down,
why call
but
him
it's
the
a
hammer?
solid gain on the play.
The hammer
And now
Grant.
it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much
He
clock
got
as
more heated,
possible.
but hit with the entire
They can put the
hard
game
is.
away right here. It's first and goal.
Man, that's another
Yeah,
touchdown
Grant.
for this guy. This defense better
Take
adjust
it on
and
the
get
hammer,
eyes
Grant.
into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the point after is right down the
There
middle.
you go.
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away.
Take step us out. We never play like this. Giving up the safeties and
He'll
getting
bring
beat
it
by
out
2.
from inside the 10.
Down by 2
He's
scores.
tackled
Down
at the
by
21
1 and a
as the
half.
drive will start.
But not 2. Down by
The
10.
Appalachian State offense back out on the field
14.
now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Makes the grab. It's Coleman.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man
come
open
on,
the
corner.
right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense operating
Alright,
at
now we can
peak
spread a little
efficiency.
bit.
They come to the line again. And it's caught on the crossing pattern and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Sit right there. Sit right there.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown.
They don't even prize well, I know that.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Well, you practice this over and over and over. It's all about the timing. The quarterback's got to get that snap, get the ball out, and the important thing is to throw it early to give that receiver a chance to get his feet down. He goes up, gets his feet down, and it's a nice touchdown.
Believe we can line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game.
Scored on that 3 plays. Unreal.
Make some adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
Look at the bowling ball. Look at the bowling ball.
Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Here's a carry for the fullback. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing.
Okay, 51. You got to clean up the front. 50-something with the hook.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
61. With this, with the,
Hands off to the
there's a crease
fullback.
here.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like
There we
this.
go.
We can now
We got
say
it.
that the Fun Belt
Had to cut E off at the restart the game.
We all know
Yeah, had a
seasons like this
plan
are
to
hard to
lose.
put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee
Got
decides.
a Battle Dragon white
This
tone.
championship
Look at
team gets an
Grant.
invite to the college football playoff.
The
That is going to
hammer.
wrap it up. We enjoyed
Take
this
me
one
out.
here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.
Oh, he's good throw. To Mr. Deeks. Hit him twice on that side. CJ. Oh yeah, polish it up, baby. Don't get that turtle ass. Need to get that McGuire's. Got you want the McGuire's. Got 9 points. 1 quarter. Touchdown to Savior. Take that. I think a recruiting board is full. Congratulations, baby. Congratulations, baby. We won. Sunbelt Championship. Nigga, the recruiting board. Everybody should be on except for like 1 person. Oh. Got about 3 stars coming. We done recruit. Yeah, we done recruit. Program edition went up with a 1-star team. And we doing big things. Nick Forsythe, hey, he's leaving. I enjoyed him. CJ Peaks. We have next year if you don't leave. Next week, the bye. Next week is the bye. Alright, so let's see what we got. Boys and girls, we run the conference champion. Boy, throwing that thing. 4,000 yards. Oh boy, we got a bowl game against the Birmingham Bowl. Against the Pittsburgh Panthers. What they look like. Like the pass too. Let's go. Let's go. Go back. Let's do this. Let's do this. We going bowling. Since we do that,
Birmingham, Alabama.
on the
Magic
conference
City
championship.
today at Protective Stadium as a couple of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. Bowl games are
Let's
not
do
only
this.
a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt,
Do
a
this.
squad
Ooh,
looking to
got
put
white
on a show,
zone.
taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis,
I've
David
never seen it
Pollack, and
before,
Jesse
ACC.
Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Look good. Look good on uniform. They clean, they crisp. They got ranked. That don't mean nothing. 6-6-6. We 10-3. But our road teams can be
Kickoff
problems.
team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway.
Y'all getting a good feature
They'll
today.
bring
Y'all
it
get
back
an
from
you
inside
get
his
a
5.
conference
And the returner
championship
is
game,
stopped.
and then y'all get a bowl
So
game.
Pittsburgh's
All right.
return team didn't help matters out much there. And when you
A
have
lot of pass, we
quarterback
balance,
like this
running
guy, the
pass.
entire offense
They
feeds
pass
off of it,
heavy.
David.
Everybody feeds off
You
of
get-
his
we get
energy,
right
and the
into it.
whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also
Impact
one of those
player way
guys,
over
if he
there.
gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
He's going to pass. Makes his connection. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit
Back out
short
that
of the first
DN.
down.
They get back when I used to play.
And right back to the line. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure
There you go.
that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, a smart
Hurry
man
up,
would
oh.
agree with that, but here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year.
Good
Which
lit with a
squad
bus
could
and
eat more
picked it
steak
out.
from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Y'all work on
Pitt
special
will have
teams
to
too.
boot this one away.
I yoke
They'll
that
have to
up.
punt for the first time this afternoon.
Go
Looking
down the
for a punt.
sideline. All you
It's
can
fouled.
do.
He couldn't find much
Yeah.
running
Watch out,
room there.
Zebra.
Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. As we
Dakota
take a look
Neal's
at our
cornerback.
impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact
We're
from
gonna
your
start out
leaders?
running.
Your leaders
Then we
not
gonna
only have
turn
to lead the
Heeks
football
loose
team,
since he
but they
got hot
gotta
last
step up
game.
and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
You gotta step out a
And
little
he
bit
has
wider.
a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the productive first
He
down
went
play at
tipped
second
further
and
toward the
6.
sideline, towards the
Out
number. He
of
got a
gun,
good
the
one.
inside handoff, looking for a crease. One step wrap, two step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41.
Trying to give it
Wide
to Pete.
receiver
Get him on
shows
this
motion.
side.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
How about that? You don't see those, touch
And
passes
it
go
was
for
coming.
negative yards very often.
He'll
Usually
go
this is
for
a
it.
short clip
I'ma
that
pay
counts
for
as
it,
a
but he'll go
completion.
for
It
it.
goes a long way
That's
to the defense.
crazy.
Aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger,
They
came
watch too much
outside,
film.
made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job
There we
on
go.
the defense.
Not much of
There
a
we
fourth
go.
down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Who caught that?
Now on first down from the 28.
Good job.
Handoff from the gun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain
Fight
to the
for it.
25.
No more
Well, guys,
fourth
bowl
down gambles,
season is
baby.
here.
You
Always
gotta take
fun
care of
to get
business
these
here.
non-traditional
Get him no
matchups
momentum.
that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about
21.
playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the
Bale.
moments throughout the
Bale
season,
got some wheels,
throughout
too.
your career, and then it's the last
He
time
missed the
that you
whole
ever get
crease,
these
dude.
group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many
Like he be
people,
missing.
and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse,
He missed
to dance with your boys one
Right
last
at the
time.
back of the
But another thing, too, I love the
line,
swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special
up all
to
day
take the
against
field
that-
with your
that
guys
linebacker.
one more time, but playing in
Last
games
game,
that
at
had
App
so
State.
much history.
Good job.
He
What
showed
he
it
turning
all
around?
there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Defense is
Good job.
backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Takes it into the end
you go.
zone for a touchdown.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make
Good
people
job.
miss.
Be
You
up.
saw all of that on display
Now we
in
hot.
the opening drive.
Almost ready to
Now we
kick
playing
it away
dragon
after
football. Now
scoring
we
the
burning.
touchdown.
Now we roasting.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He
Welcome
was
to the
looking
shadow.
for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this
Come on,
time
Dakota.
around.
On your
Yeah,
side,
last
working.
drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got
you
off
go.
the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Pitt pushing the pace.
Come on, Samuels.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on
There you
the
go.
left.
Clean this clock.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Makes a move. Looking for running room.
That
He'll
is
get it
Billy.
to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to
Usually
do it
about
again.
2 point
Yeah,
play.
so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put
Almost
another
a bad
touchdown on
pass.
the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
We're doing pretty good this year.
Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down.
All right.
Just inches away from moving the sticks.
Bring out the glass
I
there.
like this guy as a running back because he could run between the tackles and he
I
can
don't see
also
him
go
getting loose.
outside. He can really do it all.
Hand off to the fullback. They
See?
convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Sticks it in his belly. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that.
got 3 tight ends in
Now
the
it's 2nd and
formation.
7.
And we're not running even to their side. Not be afraid. Not be very afraid.
Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. Running with power. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled.
Let's get out there.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25.
There we go.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Now setting up shop in the red zone. From the gun, they'll give it on the
This
inside.
is the edge.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
That's the Grant.
Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8.
We got the class there.
Tight quarters
I
deep
need
in
to
the red
surge.
zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. To give to the big fullback. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
And you give it to the big boy. I like that.
Like he can get ahead of steam.
Really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football and lower the shoulder and get that first down.
Nah. I got a double feature today, baby. Be balanced. Pass and run. 5 yards.
And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
Back to the honey hole. Back to the honey hole.
Start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Hand off from the shotgun. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to
gotta finish it.
His defense has been able to force a couple
like his cut is slow.
downs, but they haven't been able to get the slams into the end zone for a touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
It's cut to 2.
Back on the field and ready to roll. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Pressure coming.
There we go. He just runs.
There
we go. Play that thing.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are
Well,
so
play against App
strong
State.
that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Pocket starts to collapse. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
Slips through the line. Spins away with great balance. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly.
Here's the drag under
exactly that up to touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now.
67, you pull late.
Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
One thing I've noticed from talking with coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys maybe that have headed to the end zone.
What a lick.
He is down at
Finally, you show some weight.
A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Talk about this in the field. I'm talking about you need to put a weight room.
Of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage.
Oh, now he wants some.
And they use the great timing.
Show you how it's done.
Right? Like you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive.
That hole
Not
should have
thinking
been
about
inside.
it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
And yes, he's in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's tired.
And what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And had those stats on fantasy football, guys. If you have a man at running back, that's a good day.
Having a way today.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
We're part of bowl. I like bowl season when it comes around in December.
Just never had a chance
Football,
to shake
football
loose, and
all
he'll be brought
almost
down
every
at the
day.
34.
For 3
Pittsburgh
weeks.
offense
I
is
love
back
both
on the
seasons.
field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a
I love
touchdown
college
here.
football
You do
both
at
seasons.
least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
There you go, way to
True.
beat,
I
huh?
think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
Linebacker
Linebackers
said.
trying to create some confusion.
What would he change the whole play? Okay, they shift.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense.
Linebacker sitting know where they want to
Looking
go.
deep down the right side.
Let's go top side.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Still on the 35-yard line, they'll try it again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete.
There you go, way to be there.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Hit right back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper.
Oh, no, you don't.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They bring the
Big
punter
force
onto the
side,
field.
step it up.
He'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Not going to risk a return
Fair
here.
catch.
He'll make the fair catch.
Let's see who
So
was,
we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for first down.
Snap it.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Bust through behind his pad. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Good job.
Running back searching for a hole. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Feeling some heat. Quarterback
Nothing he can
tried
do
to
with that one.
scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him
Why
down.
he got through?
They line up, and it is
There's
a
3 on this
long
side.
way to the
Putting up
sticks
the
from
tight
here.
end. Sit on there.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down.
You
Thanks
piece
to
of
that
work.
tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback.
Run to the left
Pitt
at first.
offense back on the field and ready to roll.
Whatever.
These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they
Why
got
did he
to
jump?
now.
Why he
They
just
gotta
stopped?
put points on the board right here.
Come on now.
This deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this
It's
one's
unreal.
gonna get
I
out of
switched
hand
on and
anyway.
pressed fire.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses
the ball
out there
down.
that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense
just
doesn't
stop.
have time to do that. They've got to be
See?
aggressive.
Right
They've
down the
got to
play ball.
throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. There's a timeout.
Wow.
This offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And the Panthers will have it 1st and 10.
All right,
Looking to
defense.
move it
That's
through
perfect.
the air. They'll run the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd
Take that
down.
stop, get him momentum.
He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Finally, this offense
understood.
starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wide out in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got it down the middle. And the catch is one thing, and
I got him, you know what? I'm gonna go under. I got him playing under, but it doesn't work.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on
So I
the board
would
before
use
the
it a
break.
linebacker, but it's different when you actually play linebacker. I just can't feel that. I don't feel that
Looking
same.
to pass inside the red zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
He's looking for an open man on second down. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's
Now they get whatever they want now.
first and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime.
Nope.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Pitt pushing the pace.
He's on the rushing cover the field.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Right down the boulevard, it's good.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an entertaining first half. And always such a fun and vibrant environment there in Birmingham at the Birmingham Bowl. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the second half of the Birmingham Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're ready to get it started here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
We gave him a minute. We got to stop.
Oh,
Keep doing what we do.
Bag of ball plays. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same in the second half.
I agree, and if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
If they play somebody, they play Miami University.
Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a
I got some
opportunities on second and 2. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
You keep that run down they throw.
Just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's first and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for the running backs right now.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He leaves it with his back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Play number 9 on this drive. From the shotgun, the
You
inside
go
give.
51 way to seal him.
We'll give him a couple.
Now you
on
got to
that
seal
one.
him.
2nd and 8 coming up. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. From the gun, they'll
Good
try
double
the
team
middle.
block right there.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D-tackle.
Keep pushing.
It's tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward.
And into the end zone
Here we
for
go,
a
back in
touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip.
Look at that black and gold in the stand, baby. We in the hizzy.
Great back and 4 touchdowns on the day.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
We are in the hizzy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work,
There
some
you go.
don't on that
Put some in
first
this
drive,
hot
David.
mouth.
Be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
You done knocked the ball out of
They
him.
make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down
Between this
mark.
clock.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really
Forsythe with a card.
by this offense. Movement here from the tight end. They're going back to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. And he breaks into the open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Looking for space. It's Singleton.
Nope.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
You know, snap right when he snapped the ball.
Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. They'll pull him down after a pickup.
Yeah, they trying to run against us. We run against them. We show them we can show we close the door.
On 3rd down from the 23 in this
But they said Lord of the Rings, the way it shouldn't did. Keep it. Let's keep it.
Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but
That
what a
screen,
good job
unreal.
by that
He's
front ball
fast.
to set up the screen and create
Gonna get
some
on
lanes for
Forsythe.
their running back. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it. It's Goff. Powers through.
There you go. Good
As an
pop.
offensive coordinator, you don't need
Good
the
pop.
perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks.
And the
There we go.
quarterback goes down
Put your
at
hands
the
on it.
11-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback
He
to
hurt.
hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer.
Don't
Against this
press.
athletic front seven of the
Line.
defense, it's going to be
Fucking
tough.
spread. Line, playing right.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Reels it in the end zone.
Oh, come on, corner.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I
That
think a
screen
lot of
helped
that
him
has
out
to
a
do with
whole lot.
trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Unbelievable.
Getting knocked back to open this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
He just throwing stuff in there and getting
But
stuff.
jet sweep pass. And he finds enough running room, and he's
Really, so this is a shoestring dive, and you get the tackle.
Reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play. And now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. If you're late, you're late. We just won the conference championship against App State, and now we're playing in a bowl game against Pittsburgh.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be
Birmingham Bowl. Birmingham Bowl.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You gotta get picks.
I think you have to like
you
what you
did
see
good
through
last
the
game.
coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive
I
going.
think-
You're
I
just going
think
to
you're
try
ready
and
for it.
keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice
they got
lead
the
here
play for
late.
him.
Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing.
Can anyone catch him? Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the
They got my player.
24-yard line.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
They're running real quick, clock can run out.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And that running back essentially just did everything right. Not only did he rip off a 9-yard run with the lead late in the game, but he stayed in bounds. He had the awareness that if I stay in bounds, the clock keeps running, and it increases our chances of winning this game.
Bad. He sat on it.
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball
I
back.
thought he was going to come down. My bad, should he called
Defense
it.
isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
Bad call.
Pitt offense
I
back on
checked
the
into
field
it.
and ready to roll. What a good
That's all
mix
space
of
back
plays,
there.
keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that
I don't
sets
throw
up
the
the
ball. You
play
stuff like
action. It
that.
sets up the RPO.
Good
game,
job,
and then
Forsyth.
keep this defense guessing.
I told you Forsyth to run it down. You got You're going to put 21 points in the first half and nothing in the second half. But one touchdown.
Chunked it away just as he was hit. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have got to be time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And now this offense will take the field again. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too old.
Afterburner
Run, big boy.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Oh, yeah, you got to get Peaks
There
on
are a
the
lot
board.
of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Good job, Peaks. That's one touchdown for you.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're on
Good
35
job.
to 10. Well, they didn't
Good job. Good job.
that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing
Did he
going.
catch that?
Yeah,
See
let's
that?
find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know
Oh, they
you can
caught him,
run
broke his feet.
inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella.
There you go.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He gets a block. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Now this offense is back on the field. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught behind the line. It's Bell.
What?
And he is run out of bounds as they go backwards there.
Wait,
Just
wait, wait,
avoided
wait,
the
do that.
contact. Now on 2nd down.
Well, like a nice little touch pass to him. Nice little tap.
Wide receiver now comes in motion.
I don't want
Touch
it.
pass on the run. That's what
Put it right- you put it right in the play, dog.
Senior, don't
Yeah, nice.
give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Put it
Well,
right in the
we are
play.
winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays.
And Bill
left
got
in
some
this
wheels. He had a lot of
season.
space to
Also
run.
wrapping up
Can be
a
put the ball
really
way over against the
outstanding
sideline.
performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many
I don't know what we doing
tremendous
offensively.
moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never.
His punt is blocked.
Wow.
And every
Just hot boxed.
EA Sports.
You know what? All the stats we just got it going, most likely. I wanted to play that, get some stats for the game, but okay. I guess we have to force to win. We winning big time in that game. I don't know what caused that. I'm gonna do this. Where's the force a win? I want to lose the game. We're winning the game. We did do that.
Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, the Magic City today at Protective
No,
Stadium
I'm not
as a
playing
couple
this.
of teams look to walk away as champions of the Birmingham Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, a crew looking to make a statement. Taking on a team from the ACC, the
Big game
Pittsburgh
flop,
Panthers.
crashed out,
College football,
rebooted back in the
joined here
fourth quarter.
As always, by
Close
David
to the
Pollack
end,
and
with all the
Jesse
stats we didn't
Palmer.
have.
Guys, let's tee this one up.
Well, like it, they'll probably lose if I see them because I play different than what they play. On defense.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try.
All the
From the
stats
gun,
gone,
wants
sacks
to
gone.
pass. Quickly complete. And he's not.
And that's the okay, so now we losing by field goal.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Flowers. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
Come on. I ain't got time for this. I don't. Whatever. Like whatever. They lose, they win, it is what it is. We just got screwed, probably lost. Oh, they took care of business good. What's the score? We'll take it. Still one bigger than that. Jerks. Game decided to crash out on me. Alright, staff moves. Okay, what I do for mine? I get rid of these defensive coordinators. That's gonna help us a whole lot. Business. We came a long way. 3-9, 4-8, 8-5, 11-3. Oh man, this staff. Okay, but how'd I get rid of him now? To see. Level 26 with a C+. Good job, office. Everybody looking at me. Do what you did. We found where we at. I don't know what that is. Don't look at it. Okay, coach skills. Okay, how did this for? Okay, these are all four full. Okay, recruiters top. That's full. Tactician. Yeah. That's good. Just to make up an off season. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all double feature till they ruined it. National championship. Wow. Oklahoma and UNLV. Let's do this. Get Rebels. That's a different face. Conference preseason. Lots of building went down. I don't know why. V1. What's the building goes down? Woo! Good high scoring game. Oklahoma pulled it out though. End the season. Who's leaving? Oh, Young is gone. Ooh. Crowder's gone. Hardy leaving. A lot of people are leaving. D. Mills is leaving. Forsyth is leaving. That's my boy. Okay. What I can do about that? If they playing a full season, let's go. Look at the transfer portal. What the business is. Alright, we the ones that we got signed. Looking for some 4 stars. Team needs. Got enough quarterbacks. They get better fullbacks. Some better wide receivers. I like it straight. Regular receiver core. Tailbacks, B plus. Tailbacks. Recommended. And you can see what, let's look at the fullback, 2-star. He elusives. Utility. Our receivers. Tight ends. First 2-star. These are blocking. We need somebody that's gonna get down the field. Like position. He's open. Cincinnati. Oh yeah, I had interest in that. Our transfer portal. waste no time about it. That one. Oh, hit the wrong button. There you go. Prospect list. He's open. Need to look at receivers. See, we competing with the Raging Cadence every year. Stars. 3. Try some athletes and probably convert over. Nah. Bigums. A lot of deal breakers. Now we wait till the season started getting about it. Just try some tailbacks. We probably convert over to wide receivers. Maybe some elusives. No 3 stars here. Yeah, we got a bunch of 2 stars. Might not spend no money on anybody off season wise. Ain't nothing here. What defense need? Linebackers, line. Alright. Like this season ain't nothing really popping. Let's go backwards. Oh, I'll say this. Okay, way up. See nothing here. Got this field deal breaker championship contenders. It's a waste. Can't get nobody because these deal breakers. 6-1, we can try. To beat against OSU. Arizona. Deal breakers. Deal breakers. We gotta do better next season. Maybe we can get some corners and convert them. See all these people we can get the deal breakers issue. We got a second deal breaker. Linebacker, 3-star. Deal breaker, deal breaker, deal breaker, deal breaker, deal breaker, deal breaker. We can't get nothing. Nothing. Nothing good can come our way. What I put on the board? if I can get you. Say he a bust. Really. He can stay there. If he come, he come. Next one. Free safety. 3-star hydrant. Let's go. It's really a waste. I'm just gonna see him wait till the preseason. Start from there. They coming or they not. I'm gonna leave it at that. We're just starting off season because ain't nothing going on off. We're starting preseason. We got Glen. Alright, that's cool. We got somebody that came on his own. Yeah, got a 3-star receiver. Not do a position change, I don't do none of that. Okay, where we at? Look at the trainer results. Anybody move? Up. We got some ups. Speaks ain't moved at all. Be going up. Good job. Go to in the lead. You can go. Hey, Zay can stay. That's all I'm doing. 8 to be gone. Oh, they gave me 2 of these. Okay, now we can do it. This might be better. Yes, I would. Power back. Let me do it this way so I can see all of them. 3 stars. He's short. 900. So the guy is 1,000. And he's a 3-star. Some elusives. How the power backs out of here. versus 4 stars. Can't we get just one? What? I don't understand all the deal breaker stuff. It's like he got a green dot by him. Whatever they had him. If he come, he come. I can't make it. You let the deal breaker stop our team from growing. You won the conference championship. I don't know what I selected. I just added it. Yeah, I'll say open. Bunch of them on here. Just deal breakers. I can see him. Yeah, I got too many of them. Probably that's close to Texas. Yeah, Paso. Corn, what the green dot mean? We got they on us. That we on the radar. them on there. Oh, we at the max, 35 people. I give out those cars. got locked out by 2 people. So we got a good game out the gate. Y'all scared. Michigan State, South Carolina. IU, Coastal Carolina. Yes, they placed in. T-Roy. Defense getting better. Just board real quick. Got locked out by some people. We got some that's ready to almost come to us. We locked out everybody else. He committed early. Gotta do good. 3-star. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ain't got competition with Mesquite. With Noah. Just like that. Oh no. About these 4 stars. Look at that. Yeah, that one is a good spot for 4-star. Let's try. Done. Michigan State, the first game out the gate, so we'll stop it right here. Right here, we won the conference championship today. We won the bowl game today. Thank y'all for popping in and checking us out. We'll see you when I see you. Deuce out the roof.